I've come here, but where is, pray tell, the one? I was gonna ask about something, but I don't see him here. I was called to come here to the GM office to talk over business, but I don't see him anywhere.
What are you doing here, Canaron?
I've come to ask you for a position.
A position?
As the manager of the production manager, because Rugged Rebel, you gotta admit, he hasn't been doing his job. Ever since that match he wrestled, he hasn't been doing his job.
That's because he's under the control of Dark Leader. Remember that.
Yes. But could I be interim production manager for the time being?
I'll let you do that. Mainly because I'm not trusting the other GM right now. So I'll let you do that. But you know, we got a card coming up. A pay-per-view. And we're calling it Fall Brawl. Sorry, WCW, if you have a problem with that, but you're not around anymore. So we can do what we want.
And that's one of the reasons I think that you need a production manager, because those monkeys, they've been out of control. They don't respect me without some kind of an official title, because they said that since Rugged Rebel's gone, they can do whatever they want.
I can understand that, and seeing as how I brought up RD first. RD, you had no business being in that heavyweight championship match between BDS and ADJ. I've contacted ADJ, and he's agreed that he will get his rematch event, probably the next 24/7, but because of you, RD, you're going to face ADJ at the pay-per-view so he can get some revenge and you can compete in a match again. We also are going to have the Jewel Championship on the line. Charade, the former champion, versus Kato, the current champion, versus Malika. So all three women, you know what to do for this match. Be ready to fight. For the tags, we're going to have Riddler, Destroyer, Brutal Impact against Britt Wigger and Muffin Man of the XD. It seems the XD wants a full-on Brutal Impact feud. We'll be more than ready for you boys. Believe that. Platinum Championship. Kempo Kid is going to defend against the Alpha Dog of Shenanigans, ADS. 2-on-1 match. The Gambler, we're going to make sure he's on the up and up, because he's going to face the Sons of Anarchy in a 2-on-1 handicap match. United States title versus a general manager position in a ladder match. Myself versus Max Frost. Max Frost, you say I'm full of conspiracies, that I'm out to conspire against everybody in BallyDung Wrestling. Let me tell you something, Max Frost. You've just done something no one's done in a long time. Extremely pissed me off. And anybody from my past, including Canaron, can tell you when you extremely piss me off, bad things can happen. So we're going to have a ladder match. And if anybody, and I do mean anybody, from the XD or Brutal Impact get involved, fines or suspensions can happen. I'll even do it to my own teammates. They already told me they're going to back off, let me handle this. So this is mainly out to the XD. Muffin Man, Britt Wigger, and whoever else. You get involved, you could get fined or suspended. Max Frost, I'm going to make you hurt like no one else has in BallyDung, and possibly make you bleed. And now I'm going to take that United States Championship and make it my own. you've done something no one does anymore. Extremely pissed me off. For the Brawling Championship, Kia versus DR versus Rugged Rebel under the Dark Leader's brainwash, let's say. For the Internet Championship, GL versus Bioshock versus Dark Leader. That was easy to mention him right then. BDS versus Rugged Rebel Leader for the Heavyweight Championship. Kato negotiated this into, what's their group called again?
Union Jacks, I think?
Yeah, Union Jacks contract that on a fall pay-per-view, one of their members would get a heavyweight championship match. So it's going to be Rugged Rebel Leader. And for the Irish Championship, Big Ben, one of my good friends, no matter who he's aligned with, versus Lion's Edge with Sonny. And those are all the matches for Fall Brawl. Stay tuned to emails when either Canaron or myself will email everybody to let you know when the pay-per-view is going to air.
And those monkeys, I gotta keep them in line.
But stay tuned to emails for that information, and we'll be seeing everybody at Fall Brawl.